Peace, peace. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ty Gemini, checking in one time. Peace to all the kings and queens. Salute to all the gods and goddesses walking this flat plane. Just checking in one time. About to do a quick video real quick about opening your mind, being a free thinker. You know what I mean? Just want to go into detail about that. Like I said, the video is going to be about opening your mind and being a free thinker. Now, it has come to my attention that a lot of people, quote unquote, that's in this conscious community, be so quick to judge or, when they have a disagreement with somebody, that they hold a grudge or they really don't like the person's content for whatever topic they was talking about. Now, being, quote unquote, people want to say woke or, you're now in tune, or I like to use the words being in tune, but some people might say you woke or whatever you might want to use. Anyway, people hold grudges because of the content or the topic that she was talking about, and they really don't like it, so they throw everything else that's about you away. And this is the world we live in, to where if I got a disagreement with you, I should not like everything that's about you because of that one disagreement we might have had, or for that one thing that I don't like about your lifestyle, that one thing that I don't like about you. You know what I'm saying? This is the world we live in, to where, one thing shouldn't make me block all the things that you are capable of doing, or all the capable things you are bringing to the table as far as helping me or helping somebody that I know. This is crazy that we live in a world that people do not like you for certain reasons, because of a lifestyle, because of being religious, or being, conscious, or being, not with the norm. And we have been indoctrinated with these things to keep us separated. Whether it's separated through race, separated through religion, separated through gender. If you're gay, I don't like you. If you're, or not saying me, but I'm saying these are the things that we are indoctrinated with. If it's a gay person, I should not like them. Like, why should I not like them? Just because of their sexual preference. That's ridiculous for somebody to not like a particular person because of their particular lifestyle. Now, that's not me. I'm an open-minded person. I'm a free thinker. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm not the judge. I don't judge anyone. I don't live my life like that. You know what I'm saying? And being in this community, I'm noticing that a lot of people are so quick to judge a person. How can you judge a person when everybody has their vices? Everybody has something that they do on a day-to-day basis that I'm not going to say they regret they do, but it's just something that, that makes them, they're looked at even to their self in a negative way. Everybody has some kind of vice. Everybody. Whether you like to drink a whole lot, whether you like to smoke a whole lot, whether you like to do certain things a whole lot, everybody got some kind of vice. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody walking this flat plane that's perfect. There's nobody that's perfect. Everybody has something that they probably wouldn't want the next person to know about. So you shouldn't know that you shouldn't judge a person. You're not a judge. Even a judge is not a judge, because even being a judge, they got things in their life they probably don't want somebody to know about. Do you follow that? Even a judge has something that they do in their lifestyle outside of the courtroom that they don't want everybody to know about. Everybody has a vice. That's a fact. There's nobody living in this world that doesn't have something going on in their life that they got a vice to what they probably don't want a lot of people to know about, but they do. And we shouldn't judge people on that. You know, it's crazy that we live in a world to where people don't want to be walking around here open-minded. You know what I mean? You know, you tell people that you a god or you a goddess, and they look at you different, or they say, "How could you say that? You're not a god." When it's been gods walking this earth since the beginning of the time. You know what I mean? Why not? When you look in the Bible, they say Lord, but the British and the English, they came along and took that word, and they call themselves lords. But I guess, you know, people of color or people of a darker hue or copper colored people, we shouldn't call ourselves gods or goddesses, because we've been indoctrinated to only look like slaves or look like people that really don't have anything going for themselves. So we shouldn't talk like that. We shouldn't talk like that we are gods and goddesses when you really are. When you kings and queens, you gods and goddesses. We always have and we always will be. And people need to know that. And when you talk like that, you shouldn't. It shouldn't be a blasphemy. It shouldn't be get away from him. Don't talk to people who talk like that. Why not? When these things have been going on since the beginning of time, people calling themselves gods and goddesses, kings and queens. You know, it's crazy that we live in a world to where you speak your mind and people ridicule you. I just don't get it. We have been lied about everything. We have been lied about where we come from. We have been lied about that we're not gods and goddesses, that we're not kings and queens. We have been lied about the shape of the earth, which nobody really knows. But we do know that it's a flat plane. It's a flat plane with different inhabitants and different elevations. Different habitations and different elevations. We do know that it's a flat plane. No one knows the true shape of the earth. But we walking on flat ground. When you get on a boat, the water is flat. Just let that sink in. Yeah. It might not be you know, flat to where it's to your likeness. But when you get on a boat, the water is flat. And that's a fact. The water is flat. When you drive in your car, or when you drive in whatever vehicle you drive on, whether it's a motorcycle, scooter, whatever you drive, you on level ground. You on flat. But you elevate. Just let that sink in. And when you talk about certain things like this, people don't want to hear that. But you got to remember, we've been lied about for so many things, and people don't want to have an open mind. How can you be in the community and talk about certain things, but you don't want to talk about everything? You limit your mind. You must treat your mind like a computer hard drive, and you need to wipe it and delete it clean of all the things that you have been taught, and upload it for all the things that you want to learn, all the things you want to research, all the things you want to talk about, all the things you want to know, not believe, all the things that you want to know. Treat your mind like a computer hard drive and upload it with all the things that you want to know. Because we have been lied about everything. Like I said before, we have been lied about where we come from. We have been lied about the shape of the earth, about the moon landing. We have been lied about Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, about the holidays, about the months. How many months in a year? How many hours in a day? I could go on and on and on about how far the sun is, about how far the moon is, how many planets it is, quote unquote planets. Let me repeat that, planets. They don't want to tell you that there's only one, and you're there, here. We have been lied about a lot of things. And people are just stuck in the matrix. They don't want to get out of the matrix and sit back and look at the things that we have been lied about. Open your mind. Open your mind. It's crazy that we live in a world today to where when you want to talk about something that's going on, people say you crazy. And they tell people don't talk to them. They want to ridicule you or say you the devil. Well, they don't even know what the devil is. They think a devil is some kind of goat-looking creature with horns. You don't even know what the devil is. Don't even know what God is. Wouldn't even know what God was, or if God was to come back and look you right in your eyes. It's crazy. When you God is in you. It's a spirit. And it's in all of us. But they tell you don't look inside. They tell you look outside. How can you look outside when everything is in you? Everything starts with you. Everything. Everything starts with you. But they tell you look outside. Look outside for everything. Look outside for pleasure. Look outside for heaven. Look outside for things to be right in your life. How was that? How was that? We need to open our minds out here. Really, really open your mind. You need to open your mind and realize that it starts with you. Everything starts with you. Period. Only you know your true truth. You got your own truth. I got my own truth. They got their own truth. The truth starts with you. And people need to realize that. And stop going on with what you believe. Find out some things that you know. Do some research on some things that you know. Open your mind all the way up. Deprogram all the things that you were taught. Upload some things that you really did some research on and you know, not believe. Because you could believe anything. People be so quick to judge people. And this is because has been handed down from generation to generation. Don't like that person because of this. Stay away from those people because of this. This has been taught to generation to generation to generation. And it's crazy. Don't let people tell you where you from. Do some research and find out where your people are from. Understand that it was one landmass. It was. And I'm going to say it just like that. It was one landmass. So you got to understand that if somebody tell you we all not from Africa, don't discredit that person. Say okay, and you're going to do your own research and find out things that you might not have knew. If somebody tell you I'm a god, I'm a goddess, don't discredit that person. Just say, hey, okay, all right. I honor that. I'll take that. And go do your own research about being a god, or what is the true meaning, the true definition of a god or a goddess or a king or a queen. Do your real research to understand those things. Break down the real meanings of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You must know that knowledge is the mind, and knowledge is the man, and the wisdom is the woman, the water. And you put knowledge plus wisdom, and you get the understanding, which is the child. Now you have knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Father, mother, child. Excuse me. The real Trinity. Father, mother, child. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. the real supreme mathematics, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Or we like to say overstand or understand. But, you know, that is understand. The knowledge, wisdom, understand. But I was just doing a short video because I'm getting tired of people putting their emotions into this community. You know, have an open mind when you out here. It's crazy that people, you know, discredit you or don't like you for certain things you bring to the table. It's like, how can you ask me a question and then get mad at the answer that I give you? You ask me a question, and then when I break down the question and give you my answer, you don't like it. Well, what did you ask me for then? Why did you ask me the question? It's crazy. But anyway, it's your boy Ty Gemini. Just wanted to bring to y'all about, you know, we need to start back into having an open mind and being real free thinkers out here. We really need to be free thinkers and have an open mind when it comes to certain discussions and topics or debates or whatever it might be. When you're having a conversation with people out here, you know, we really need to have an open mind and put our emotions to the side, because everybody got their own truths. I cannot tell you that your truth is not your truth. You got your truth and you stand on it. I got my truth and I'ma stand on it. And this is how we need to be going forward. So, not going to be too long. Just a little short video about opening your mind. Like I said again, this is your boy Ty Gemini. Like and subscribe to the channel. Peace to all the kings and queens. Salute to all the gods and goddesses walking this flat plane. Peace.